Hello, dear students. I'm Priyanka Mishra, faculty of Genius Public Inter College. Let's start with the chapter. The name of the chapter is The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet who is known for his realistic depictions of a wide range of human experiences, mostly set against the backdrop of New England in the early 20th century. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood and looked down as far as I could to where it went in the undergrowth. In this stanza, poet says that in a jungle there were two roads. Both roads go in different directions. As the poet has used the term yellow wood, it seems that the leaves have turned yellow, depicting autumn. The poet feels that he alone cannot travel on both roads, and the poet is finding it difficult to decide. So, he, being a traveler, stood there for a long time, determining which way to continue traveling. As he was thinking, he noticed that one of the road bent in the trees and shrubs and finally disappeared. Then took the other, as just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. After seeing that one of the road disappeared into the undergrowth, the poet decided to take the other road. The poet wants to say that the road is beautiful as well, or the poet wants to be fair and choose the correct option. The poet then describes that maybe this road is better because it has fresh grass grown on it and was not used much. But when he started traveling on it, he found that travelers have passed through this road just as much as the other, and both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. Here, the poet says that the roads were covered with leaves that morning. Perhaps that morning he was the first to travel on that road, as the leaves fallen on the road had not turned black by the steps of travelers. However, it seems that he regret his decision slightly, wondering if he will ever get to come back and take the other road. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Years from now, somewhere in the future, the poet feels that he will look back and then decide whether the choice he made was correct or not. This may be indicating that making a choice out of two objectives is responsible for our future, and that makes all the difference. So, if the choice proves out to be right, it will be a sigh of happiness or relief, and if the choice is wrong, it will be a sigh of disappointment. Okay, thank you, children.